Assalamualaikum and hi to Ar Nik and Mdm Athira. I Muhammad Bin Arshad and my number is 193892 and today I will present about the Assessment 5 architecture style. So I will move to space programming. Okay, my design is focusing for an elderly center of tranquility. I'm trying to get back their happiness. So I provide a 22 bedroom is ready to serve elderly center who want to stay here for several days. And I provide two multifunction space endowed with a large open air koi pond, open ramp with natural plantation, and there is a four special space for karaoke, rational, mini gymnasium, and mini reading room. So this one is, as you can see here, this is a administration block, which is a block A, and block B and block C I focus for the activity block, and at the middle of the activity block, I focusing for the open courtyard and floating dining with koi pond, and the red symbol is the fire staircase, and the blue arrow is for the entrance, and the square is a drop off passenger. Okay. So later on, you can check my plan to understand about the two multifunction space and the other space that I provide. Okay, so I move to elevation of the building. So this is my detail elevation. Okay, this as you can see here, this is a front elevation, and this one, uh, okay, so the car comes from here, and this one is I provide a parking, and so this one is a area drop off. So this one is my entrance for the activity block, and this one is the entrance for the uh, administration and the accommodation, and this one is the open ramp, and this one is the louvers. Later I will show you the details, and the back elevation is here, and this one is the door louvers, which is the utility area. This is a staircase. I put a glass, and this one is the window, and the window, and this one is the bridge. So actually the bridge I provide because I want to uh, memberikan kesenangan kepada elderly yang disabled lah. So kalau dia orang gunakan wheelchair, so dia orang boleh attach every single block tanpa halangan. So as you can see here, this one also I provide. So this one is the my right elevation, and this one is the mini gymnasium, and this one is mini reading room. So both of this space I provide the floating door, which is I use a louver's door, and this one is same. This is a window, and I provide a same window louvers, and this one is a left elevation, and left elevation is I provide this one is the artificial louvers, which is to provide a sunshade and get the natural lighting. So this one can, so dalam bilik tu dia orang boleh dapat cahaya yang langsung daripada matahari, and I provide juga sedikit louvers untuk sun shading supaya dia orang tak terlalu panas sebab sini ialah area waktu petang, so I tak nak terlalu panas dekat dalam bilik dia orang. So I provide this one lah, this one, and this one ialah staircase. Okay, this one is my messy model, so you can check later. So my visual presentation, so my architecture style. So I'm very particular to use of natural ventilation, keeps the building cool and gives the guests a refreshing experience. So I adapt for the Gordon Affleck and Mia design, which is have a Stephen Batman and Men Nguyen Hoang. So, so I try to apply their style and their design into my building. So as the partition finishes, the in-between block building creating privacy while act as transition to the next space. The sunlight passing through, cascading shadow onto the floor forming captive view. By opening up and closing down partition louvers, accommodate better ventilation, hence cooling down the entire building space. The entire building act as a living body. with a mission to connect man with man and man with nature. So I try to kembalikan balik keceriaan orang tua ni melalui uh, building yang memberikan balik dia punya nature. Pada orang dah bila tu dia suka kembali pada yang nature punya style. So I try to give back. So as you can see here, dekat bahagian tangga, I provide not a solid wall, but I try to use a glass. So which is if anything happen to the elderly, so people can notice apa yang berlaku dekat dalam ni. So contoh tu orang pengsan ke apa ke, so orang dapat lihat apa yang berlaku kat sini. Seandainya kalau gunakan solid wall, I think it might macam tak dapat mengesan apa yang aktiviti, apa yang berlaku kepada orang tua sekiranya berlaku apa-apa terjadi apa yang kita duga lah. So this one is the RAM. RAM ni actually I try to put in the middle because this is one of the my client uh, activity, iaitu activity walking. So if the cuaca tak berapa baik, so diorang boleh buat latihan berjalan melalui dalam building, but I provide the ramp lah. So diorang boleh enjoy the walking exercise dengan adanya plantation dekat sini. So diorang dapat macam nature punya dekat tempat. So dengan dia punya sun shading and louvers also dapat memberikan balik dia orang punya sun lighting. So dapat balik dia punya macam building tu tak terlalu gelap. Even I ada 3 separate block. So I tak nak lah ada cahaya yang tersekat. So I try to use louvers untuk dapatkan balik cahaya natural lighting and juga glass. So dekat floating ni pun sama, I buat open, and dekat sini I buat open roof. Okay, so this one sama. The reason why I use the glass and why I use the louvers is still same, but just a different. So in this one is the my section. It is actually this is my old section, and here you can see what I try to apply into my design. So you can imagine my design here, and I provide the louvers and I provide the plantation and which is the planter box also in the middle, and this one is for halfway hallway for the elderly. So this is my style to bring to my building. So this is my visual presentation about the architecture style, which is I try to apply about the Gordon Affleck style, which is a louvers and a glass wall. So I think this is my style that I want to bring into my design for this semester, and I think it's very helpful and very suitable for the elite center because I think the glass wall can easy for us to see what happened into the elderly if anything happen, if they are collapsed or anything at the staircase compared to the solid wall. We tak tahu apa yang berlaku kat orang kalau orang pengsan ke apa. So I think for the viewers is membantu untuk orang mendapatkan cahaya natural lighting dan juga untuk membalikan konsep yang mewah dan juga contemporary. So here I will provide a side plan ground floor, first floor and second floor so you can check later on. So that's all my presentation today. Thank you.